Brother, let me be real with you. Some women will cheat no matter how much you give them. It's not about how good you are, how much you provide, or how loyal you stay. Some women are wired by their choices to betray you, and if you don't spot them early, you'll waste your years chasing loyalty that was never there. That's why today, I'm breaking down 8 types of women who will cheat on you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what signs to look for, how to protect yourself, and how to walk away before you get burned. Stay locked in, because number 8 is the most painful truth most men refuse to face. But once you understand it, you'll never see relationships the same again. Let's begin. 1. The materialistic woman. This one is easy to spot but hard to admit. The materialistic woman doesn't love you. She loves what you can provide. Her loyalty is tied to your lifestyle, your wallet, your ability to keep her entertained with things. At first it feels harmless. You buy her gifts, she's excited. You take her out, she's smiling. But brother, watch closely. Notice how her mood changes when you don't spend. Notice how she suddenly becomes too busy when you don't fund her wants. Here's the hard truth. If her love is tied to money, she'll leave the moment another man flashes something bigger. And don't think for a second you can outgive her appetite. That appetite is endless. If she loves what you give more than who you are, she'll never truly love you. But here's where most men fail. They think they can buy loyalty. They believe that if they just give enough, she'll finally settle. Brother, loyalty can't be bought. The moment your wallet weakens, her eyes will wander. And that's why the next point matters even more. Because some women don't even wait for money. They keep themselves open to other men from day one. 2. The woman still on dating apps. Imagine this. You meet her, you click, things are going well. But weeks, even months into the relationship, she's still on Tinder, still swiping, still just looking. Now ask yourself this. If she truly wanted you, why is she still shopping? Why is she still entertaining strangers? The answer is simple. Because she's keeping her options open. And if she's keeping her options open, her loyalty was never sealed. Don't let her excuse it with, oh, it's just for fun, or I don't even use it that much. Brother, the moment she leaves that door open, it's only a matter of time before someone walks through it. If she's still swiping, she's still searching. And if she's still searching, you were never enough for her in the first place. But here's where most men fail. They ignore it. They tell themselves it's not serious. But ignoring the red flag doesn't turn it green. It just makes the betrayal hit harder when it comes. And speaking of ignoring signs, let's talk about one of the sneakiest types of all, the secretive woman. 3. The secretive woman. Pay attention, brother. If her phone has become her second boyfriend, she's already slipping away. This is the woman who never leaves her phone lying around. Screen always down, notifications always silenced. She guards it like a vault. You ask, who was that texting you? She says, oh, nobody. You're being paranoid. You walk into the room, and she quickly swipes out of an app. When she smiles at her phone more than she smiles at you, that's not innocence. That's secrecy, and here's the truth. Secrecy is the soil where cheating grows. Loyalty doesn't need hiding. If she can't show you what's on her phone, it's because she doesn't want you to see what's inside her life. If her phone is a mystery, so is her loyalty. But here's where most men fail. They don't trust their gut. They feel something's off, but they let her words calm them down. You're overthinking, she says. Brother, your gut is your oldest defense system. If it whispers, listen, and that's why the next type is just as dangerous. Because sometimes it's not secrecy from strangers, it's keeping connections with her past alive. Before we go deeper, just do one thing for me. Hit the like button. If this is already hitting something real, what's coming next will hit even harder. Let's keep going. 4. The woman who is still cool with her ex. Now, tell me this, brother. If she's still friends with her ex, who do you think she runs to when you upset her? Who do you think still has emotional access to her? She'll say, oh, we're just friends. It's nothing. But let me tell you, if she respects you, she cuts off the past. If she doesn't, she keeps it alive. And when things get rocky, she already has a backup plan. Every time she texts him just to check in, every time she laughs with him on the phone, she's reminding herself of what was. And if she's still looking back, brother, she's not fully moving forward with you. If her past is still alive, your future with her is already dead. But here's where men fail. They think staying silent makes them look confident. They think ignoring it is being secure. Silence is permission, and permission leads to betrayal. And sometimes it's not even about her past. It's about how she treats you in the present, whether she claims you or keeps you hidden. 5. The woman who hides you. This is the woman who never wants the world to know you exist. You've been dating for months, but her friends haven't met you. Her family doesn't know you. On social media, she looks single. Ask yourself why. Why is she keeping you in the shadows? The truth is simple. She doesn't want to block other men. She wants to appear available just in case something better comes along. Brother, if she's proud of you, she'll want to show you off. If she hides you, she's hiding something. If you're invisible to her world, you're disposable in her life. But here's where most men fail. They confuse secrecy with privacy. Privacy is healthy. Secrecy is betrayal in disguise. And speaking of disguises, what about the woman who surrounds herself only with men and calls them friends? 6. The woman who only has male friends. Be careful here. If every single one of her friends is a man, you are not dating in peace. You are dating in competition. She'll tell you, oh, they're just like brothers to me. But you and I both know the truth. Most men don't hang around women for brotherhood. They're waiting for her guard to drop, waiting for a fight between you, waiting for an opening. And the more she entertains those friendships, the more blurred the lines become. He's just a friend has been the last line before betrayal more times than I can count. If all her wells are surrounded by thirsty men, don't be surprised when she comes home quenched by another. But here's where most men fail. They're too afraid to set standards. They think it makes them insecure. Brother, standards don't make you weak. They protect you. If she can't respect them, she doesn't respect you. And that leads us to one of the most painful truths, the woman who's been with too many men before you. 7. The woman who has slept with many men. Here's what men don't like to admit. History matters. The more partners she's had, the harder it is for her to bond deeply. Why? Because every time she gave herself casually, she trained her heart to detach. She taught herself how to move on quickly. So when you come along, you think you're special. You think you'll be the one she finally commits to. But brother, you're not the exception. You're just another chapter in the same book. At first, it feels exciting. She's adventurous, passionate, maybe even skilled. But over time, that same excitement turns into emptiness. Because what comes easy rarely stays. If intimacy was cheap for her, loyalty will be expensive for you. But here's where most men fail. They think they can change her. They think they'll be the man who makes her settle down. But you can't fight against the pattern she's already built into herself. And now we come to the last one, the one that breaks the strongest men. 8. The woman who doesn't love you. We talked about this in the last video. Let's now go deeper. She doesn't love you. She likes the attention, the gifts, the company, the safety net, not you. And when a woman isn't emotionally invested, she isn't morally anchored. That's the part most men miss. Without real love, there's no deep respect. Without respect, boundaries become optional. Cheating stops feeling wrong and starts feeling justified. Here's how it plays out in real life. She enjoys what you bring, but she's still hungry for a feeling she doesn't get with you. So she keeps the door cracked, phone face down. Just friends. We're not that serious. Labels stress me. She outsources her emotions to other men, venting to an old friend, flirting for validation, replying to DMs when she's bored. That's the pipeline. Emotional attention. Secret conversations, private meetups. It just happened. It didn't just happen. It was built one tiny compromise at a time. When she doesn't love you, she'll seek excitement elsewhere when things feel calm with you. And while you're busy proving yourself, someone else won't have to. The more you fight to get her, the more you'll fight to keep her. And while you're fighting, she'll be exploring. If love isn't there, cheating isn't a question of if. It's a question of when and with whom. What saves you? Acceptance over argument. Stop auditioning. Match energy. If she doesn't choose you clearly and freely, walk early. Real love doesn't need loopholes, secret threads, or "we're complicated." It chooses you in the light, and it protects you when no one's watching. This is protection, not hate. Listen carefully. This isn't about hating women. It's about protecting men, protecting you. The wrong woman can cost you years of your life. She can drain your confidence, waste your money, and steal your focus. But the right woman, she multiplies everything. So stop chasing the wrong ones. Stop making excuses for red flags. Protect your peace. Protect your mission. Protect your future. Because, brother, the right woman won't make you doubt. She won't hide you. She won't make you beg. She'll stand with you, grow with you, and build with you. And if this video hits you, it's because some part of you already knew the truth. Now you have the words. Now you have the warning. The rest, that's on you.